Hi, another video on retirement issues. If you look on YouTube, you will find there are a lot of people placing videos giving you and people like me in retirement advice on retirement. One of the things that comes up is retire as early as you can. I'll certainly advocate that. Retire as early as you can, whilst you still have maximum energy, maximum enthusiasm, maximum physical health. Okay, we know that. And as I've said in these retirement videos that I've placed, I've been retired for a long while, 28 years. And of course, in retirement, when we retire early, as I did, at 59, and I'm now 87, there is a gradually diminution of energies. I won't say enthusiasm, but certainly energies. One thing we need to be aware of. And what's happened, they have these so-called 4 phases of retirement. And those phases are, of course, the honeymoon phase, which everybody thinks is going to be one endless holiday. And then the phase of disillusionment. And then the phase of searching what to do. And hopefully phase 4, where you find what you really would like to do and you settle down. But there are other aspects to it too. You might have heard of the go-go period, and the go-slow period, and the no-go period. Now, I've been in the go-go period for a long time, but I know I'm on the cusp and probably have already entered into the go-slow period. What does this mean in practical terms? It means, for example, that the government looked at my driver's licence. I had a heavy-duty driver's licence and could drive big trucks. But at 75, they said, no, Tom, not anymore. So I got an ordinary car driver's licence. So even though I hadn't been driving trucks for 40 years, it didn't matter. They took it off me just in case I wanted at 75 to go back on the road. And then once I got to 85, they said to me, Tom, you've got to do a driver's test practical every 2 years, which I did. When I reached 87, they said, look, you don't have to do a test anymore, providing you keep your driving restricted to a certain area from where you live. And I agreed to this. So now, once again, I can't drive heavy trucks and I can't drive hour after hour in any direction like I could when I was younger. This is what you might call the slow go period or the go slow period. You've got to realise that it will come to that. Another aspect of that is our physical health. Now, I've kept myself in pretty good physical health all of my life, and I still think I'm pretty good. I go to the gym twice a week. I do my yoga. But one thing I have taken up very lately, which might be of interest to you, and it's this. When we are old and we take a fall, we fall down, we trip over something, it's much, much more serious than when we're 20 or 30. You can see the footballers out on the field getting tackled and falling down and getting up straight away. Once you get to around 80, that happens. Not so good. You could lose your balance, fall over, break a hip, and it could be the end. What do I mean by the end? You could be in hospital for months waiting to heal, because things heal more slowly when we get older. The point I'm making here is be careful not to trip over. Be careful not to unbalance and fall down. There are videos on YouTube, and I've looked at a few of them now, on retaining balance into old age. It's important. Now, we've talked about the balance of mind, body and spirit, but I'm talking about physical balance here. Do some exercises to retain your physical balance. We don't realise it, but over time as we get older, our sense of balance diminishes. I've been doing some exercises at home for 2 months now, standing on one leg, counting 30, balancing, standing on the other leg, counting 30, and doing that 3 times, and that's a form of exercise to retain balance. And even though I've been doing for 2 months, it's taken me 2 months to be able to confidently stand on one leg, talk, go up to 30, maybe 20 seconds or so, and then the other leg without stumbling and falling all over the place. Point I'm making is balance is important. Being aware where we are in space with our bodies is important, particularly important as we get older. We tend to knock our elbows on things, bruise ourselves more easily when we get older, so we need to be more careful in that aspect. So, to reiterate, we will go from the go-go to the go-slow. When you get to the go-slow, be more careful. Be more careful how you live and move and have your being. And that way, you'll be able to maintain the go-slow for as long as you can, before we can no longer go.